As a woman, I went from being shocked to being disappointed to being excited when I found out that this was one of the founders of Neiman Marcus. Because once again, there's this amazing woman who did great things in the business world and I had no idea. Because our stories are often left out of the conversations when it comes to who's a genius in the business world, who should we be learning from, whose strategy should we be stealing for our businesses. And that's part of the reason why I do what I do and I write what I write. Because don't get me wrong, like Jeff, Elon, Steve, Bill, they all did great things, but oftentimes their business practices don't align with what we're trying to do, you know? And so many of the things that drove them in the beginning of their businesses are very different than the things that drove women like Carrie, women like Madam C.J. Walker, women like Barbara Walters, women like Connie Chung. And I think it's important for us to learn from and study from as many people as we can. But there's something about learning from women like Carrie who just started off loving fashion, loving art, wanting to move to the big city, trying to convince her parents when she was a teenager, 17 or 18, to let her move from her small town to Dallas. Her parents saying, you can do it, but you have to support yourself because we don't want you to be a burden to your brother. And her just being like, fine, I'll do it. I'll move to Dallas. I'll get a job. I'll support myself. And then having that hobby turn into a job and then having that job eventually turn into a business that I was obsessed with when I was in high school. But when I was in high school, nobody told me that it was founded by a woman.